The man had cut off his hair, determined to live in seclusion in the mountains. But his father was doing everything in his power to stop him all because he feared that his billions in assets would have no heir. So the father found a woman, hoping to use a honey trap to lure his son back. But when Su Shiyu showed up, it turned out she and Lin Wei had already crossed paths before. You see, Su Shiyu was a food blogger. That day, she had come to the company hoping to land their marketing campaign contract. As fate would have it, she ended up in the same elevator as Lin Wei. But mid-ride, the elevator suddenly malfunctioned, trapping both Su Shiyu and Lin Wei inside. A repairman arrived quickly enough, but he hadn't brought a safety ladder and told them they'd have to wait half an hour. Su Shiyu was about to be late for her scheduled meeting, so she had no choice but to ask Lin Wei to lift her up and out of the elevator. The moment she got out, she sprinted toward the office. But when she opened up her proposal, she was horrified to discover that her competitor's plan was completely identical to hers. This was a proposal that Su Shiyu and her best friend had spent ages painstakingly putting together. Yet the other party informed her that her best friend had already officially signed with their company. Su Shiyu never imagined her best friend would betray her like this. Utterly heartbroken, she could only gather her things and leave. But she wasn't ready to give up. She wanted to find the company chairman and make one last plea. Unfortunately, the chairman was too busy worrying about his own son's situation and was preparing to head up the mountain to find him. He had no interest in dealing with her whatsoever. Left with no other option, Su Shiyu decided to head up the mountain herself. To her surprise, she ran into Lin Wei yet again on the bus. At this point, she still had no idea that the man beside her was actually the chairman's son. Then, because the bus was swaying so much, Su Shiyu accidentally bumped into Lin Wei, causing everything in his hands to scatter all over the floor. Lin Wei was quite annoyed, but what neither of them expected was that they'd end up getting off at the very same stop. Su Shiyu followed Lin Wei up the mountain path, but the trail was rough going, and she accidentally snapped off her shoe heel. With no other choice, she found a bench to rest on. That's when Lin Wei unexpectedly walked over and handed her a pair of cloth shoes without saying a single word. He turned and left. Meanwhile, the chairman had also tracked his son down, but no matter how his father tried to persuade him, Lin Wei still had no intention of going back to inherit the company. Just as the chairman was at his wit's end, Su Shiyu found him again and launched right back into pitching her marketing proposal. Once again, the chairman shooed her away. At that moment, the sky suddenly opened up with heavy rain. Terrified that her designer bag would get soaked, Su Shiyu grabbed a sheet of plastic to wrap it up for protection. But that plastic sheet happened to be the one Lin Wei used to cover his tea seedlings. Seeing this, Lin Wei snatched the plastic right back, but in doing so, he accidentally flung Su Shiyu's bag tumbling into the bushes.